So fresh off a pretty good start in the All-Star game and probably the best performance in our career in a 2-0 win against the Dodgers, we look to take on the second half of the season where we hopefully can improve on our 41-55 record. I know we are 14 games under 500 and the season looks like it's completely lost, but look at the last couple games, man. We ended up taking the last 3 against the Dodgers, and then we ended up winning 2 out of the 3 games against Arizona. A really good team this season, 60-39. So the fact that we ended up taking 2 from them is actually pretty promising. We look to hopefully carry that over into our first start against Cincinnati, and probably our second one against Pittsburgh. Again, thankfully Pittsburgh is pretty down there, even lower than us right now, but Cincinnati is around 500. So I'm hoping that we can actually take them on. Again, fresh off this All-Star start, it'll be a little difficult. We only had a couple days rest, but again, we only threw 2 innings. So hopefully we'll still be pretty fresh for this game. Hopefully we're just going to kind of treat that as a bullpen session, as I'm sure a lot of those guys end up doing if they end up making it to the All-Star game. But let's get ahead here. We are going to get a practice in. We're going to have another bullpen session. And honestly, let's work on the break of that 2-seamer. And being able to ride that in onto a righty and away from a lefty is going to be very beneficial. That does help our hit per 9, but I still think it'll also help our K per 9 as well to be able to get that little bit of break on it as well. And looks like Eloy is back from injury. Who would have thought? We'll probably only have him for a couple games before he goes back on the IR again, but that's okay. At least we still have him for this game. But man, Cincinnati does look like a pretty decent team. I'm not going to lie. I know they have a couple of guys in the high 70s, but a lot of guys in the 80s, and even Elly De La Cruz at 90. Yeah, it's gonna be pretty tough right there. Now Matt Wallner in their 5-hole is hot right now. They do have a rookie starting down there in the 9-hole as well, and Vinny is a little cold. So hopefully, 3-4 hitter won't be too bad. But again, we need to be aware of every single person in this lineup. I feel like it's still going to be a pretty tall order. It's going to be a tough game, but hell, we've been through a lot of games like this, and I think we can take this one, especially when we're at home. But if this is the game that brings them back up to 500, man, I'm going to be extremely upset. But starting right there with that nice little fastball in the outer half, it's pretty nice, especially since he fouled it off. Let's keep it on the outer half. Why not? That's looking really good. May not get into the zone, but still, that is not a bad spot to be in. So let's go split down in, and I hate to do that to a lefty. And yeah, now you definitely see why. That's unfortunate. That is going to be a base hit right off the bat. And someone with 99 speed over there who's probably going to take second right here is not necessarily great, especially with Matt McClain up to bat. Now, I would love to try to pick him off, but probably not the best idea. But there he goes. Get him. Yeah, right. Alvarez is great, don't get me wrong, but man, against De La Cruz, absolutely not. Look at this jump that he gets right here, too. Yeah, dude, you can just see that I don't know what it is. He just starts to take off at one point. Gets that acceleration up. And yeah, not good for us. Don't tell me he's going 3. Okay, good. He didn't try to steal third. That's good. Let's go fastball up and in. That way maybe he'll swing through it. And if he does try to take third, it'll be kind of like a little out pitch. Or we're just going to miss the zone with it. Let's go split. They'll expect the slurve. And they're not going to swing at it either. Let's go slurve this time though. Oh no, that is a bad pitch. We cannot walk him right here. That would be tough. There we go, okay. So De La Cruz does get to third. That's rough. But that just means that we need to keep this in the infield. Or we just need to strike him out. Come on, Vinny. You were the one who was cold, right? Let's see if we can keep it that way. It'd be really nice to do that. His last game he was 0 for 4 with a strikeout. Let's see if we can add to that total. Because we have yet to get one today. And we're 3 batters in. That is not like us this season. Again, we want to keep it out to the lefties. Yeah, and we did keep it on the infield, but even though that was a hard hit ball, not enough for him to try to go home with it. And we have a very early 1-0 deficit. So let's get angry here. Let's try to strike out Mateo. That'd be really nice. And we're not going to get that, but he is going to just kind of hack at that one and get it over to second, and that will be the last out of the inning. Yeah, you can tell we have a little bit of fatigue from the All-Star game, but hell, maybe we'll get a little better as the game goes on. And thankfully, that little boost of confidence from the offense right there is all we needed to be able to get a little more confidence here. Let's go. Okay, I feel much better now that we're playing with the lead. Makes us a... Oh, no. Okay, you know that confidence I said I just had? No longer. We are not throwing well. We are not. That's all right. Right there, that's a good pitch. And we're getting our control back. That's great to see. Let's go change up, down, and in. And he's not going to chase that. All right, Danny, I understand. Slurve? That... Wow. That... You know what? Honestly... Actually, let me see where that was at in the zone. Let's see it over here in the bottom left. And... Okay, yeah, no, I see why he hit it. That makes sense. I thought that we got that out of the zone a little bit more, but no, we did not. No shots. Guys, this might be the worst start of the season for us. We've already given up 2 runs, and we have no outs in the second. Oh, no. It's not what we want to see. Oh, no. I was hoping this start wasn't going to come. Dude, we've had so many good games. Tag him. Okay, well, you know what? We'll take the double play. But he could have tagged the guy who was running to third. Are you kidding me? That could have been a triple play. That would have been insane. All right, now it's time for us to help our own cause here. Come on, 1 strikeout is all we need. Be nice if he would actually swing at stuff that is out of the zone. That's where we wanted that one to the guy who hit it right up the middle, unfortunately. And we got that a couple batters too late. Try to go up and in. That's all right. Slurve down and away. They'll swing at that one more time. No strikeout, but at least it's another ground out. And through 2 innings, 0 strikeouts, 2 runs, 4 hits. What happened to us? And now it's like we're just playing a 7-inning game, you know? But we got the top of the order now, too, which kind of gives it that feel as well. All right. Ellie. Guys, why are you playing so far in? Beatty. I mean, I guess there is a chance for the bunt, so it makes a lot of sense. But, man, that's just a rough game so far. And if I thought that we were going to bounce back as a team, I am not helping our cause. Not good. Fastball? Double play? Really? You just bobbled the ball right there? That's going to be a base hit for them, too, which sucks. But that's life in the big city, and that is going to be a base hit. Oh, my goodness, man. You're going to have to take us out, Coach. I don't know what's going on. I mean, we've been getting lucky with those. And, like, don't get me wrong. We've been getting bailed out in a lot of these games. Don't get me wrong. But still, things are not looking good here. And we're not even getting that call now at this point. What, do we have to go up in the zone like that? Is that what you need, sir? My lord. Okay, that is bad. We cannot walk the bases loaded. That's almost as bad. You know that ERA that we had that was under 2? Yeah, that's kind of obliterated at this point. All right, coach is keeping us in. He wants us to get through the third. That's understandable. Oh, Lord. Guys, this is embarrassing. Please give me this one. You jackass. That's okay. We didn't deserve it. That's going to be another run. But at least that's 1 out. This is like how we played back in Double-A. Kind of embarrassing that we're doing this in the majors. That's going to be a strike, though? Okay. Whatever you say, sir. Oh! Did he just throw his bat on that? No shot. Look at this. Dude, I have not seen that in this game. That is incredible. I love it. Now, can we strike him out, please? Thank you. Okay, first strikeout of the game. Maybe that bat throw was all we needed to be able to get a little bit of confidence here. But still, after giving up 5 runs. Is there any way to salvage this day? Yeah, it's not quite in the zone. It was a little low, and he hasn't been giving us the low strike, unfortunately. But can we please... Oh, no. Okay, we're going a little too fast now. Slurve. No. Oh, no. Coach, please, just let us finish this inning. Thank you. Taylor Ward, come on, buddy. Thank you. All right, we get out of the third. But if we go out there for the fourth, honestly, I would be quite surprised. And color me shocked as we go out for the fourth inning. Maybe we can get a little bit of redemption here. We are starting with the 9-hitter. Come on, Sal. You're the rookie, aren't you? Nice. Maybe we can strike him out, too. Let's go Slurve down and out. Then we'll jam him up and in if he doesn't swing, which he doesn't. So let's go fastball up and in. Let's even kind of clip the zone potentially. Imagine that. Ain't going to swing at it, though. Split. That's going to be our out pitch on this one. That looks good. But unfortunately, we left it too much in the zone. Slurve one more time. That's it. Goodbye. We haven't been getting that strike all day, but maybe it was just the curvature of the Slurve that made it appear as if it was. All right, Ellie's having a great day here. Let's see if we can kind of put a damper on it a little bit. There we go. All right, fastball up and in to strike him out. Is that all we need? I think so. Wow, he didn't swing at that. Split down and out. Try to bury it a little bit. Got it out. Didn't really bury it per se, but still, not a bad spot. Not a bad spot, especially on 1-2. There we go. We actually start Matt off with a nice little fastball there. A little out of the zone, but he swung at it, and we'll take it. That is going to be a pop-out. Right field. Okay. Had to make sure. We get through the fourth, and honestly, our leash is extremely short at this point, I think. At least we got another run, but still, we're down by 2, which means that if... We sure? If we don't get out of this one and the offense doesn't score any, you got to be kidding me. Well, we're not getting out of this inning, I don't think. Damn. To Vinny as well. All right, come on. All right, let's be clutch right here. Strike him out with a pitch in the strike zone. We can do that. We can absolutely do that. We got the repertoire for it. We have a lot of really good pitches. I did not want to go with another fastball, but he's doing it anyways, and he's going for the bunt. He bunted out to second base. That is not something you see every day. 95 speed and you bunt out to second base. Alright, I thought I was having a bad day. Alright, split does not clip the zone, unfortunately, but this will... Oh, God. You guys can't field the damn thing cleanly, can you? And you're going to call that a base hit, despite the fact that that should have been fielded. We're not going to get that corner. Really? Sir, what do we have to do to get it? We're at home. We are at home. Get him. Done. Okay, maybe not. But at least we got a strike on that one. That helps us out quite a bit. Oh, that's beautiful. All right, Danny. Going up and in with the fastball. Sit down. That's what I'm talking about. All right, we sit him down, but again, man, we are still not looking incredible. Really, Coach? I just struck him out. You're not going to let me go for one more batter. Yeah, I'm pretty disappointed too, buddy. That's rough. So we're going to pick up a loss. Our ERA is going to inflate to probably like maybe 2.5. And maybe Tyler will end up picking up the win here. How's he 5-4 as a reliever? There is no shot that we won that game. 11-10. Well, you know what? Look at that. In our worst start in the longest time, we still get bailed out and get the no decision. 4 2/3, 10 hits, 7 runs. Oh my gosh, I never want to see a stat line like that again. That's all right. look, it was a very weird schedule during the All-Star week. You know, we ended up starting that game. You know, we had like pretty much a full week from the Dodgers game to the All-Star game, and then we pitched on like, 2 days rest. What can you do, right? Still ended up winning, so that's great for the team. But it doesn't look like we're going to be getting our next start until Pittsburgh. And you see that ERA climbed up to 2.3. Don't get me wrong, that's not horrible. But, man, we are looking so damn good. That's all right. Let's sim forward. Dude, we just won 3 out of those last 4. What is going on? Maybe we're starting to pick it up. Do we actually have a chance to be a playoff team? All right, we're not putting the cart before the horse, right? We're still pretty far under 500 right now. And we're taking on Pittsburgh at home, thankfully. They have a couple all-stars in their lineup and a lot of guys that are rated high. Brian Hayes is an 88. Juan, obviously, is a 99. You got their 4 and 5 hitters in the mid-80s. You even have Alejandro Kirk in the 7 hole at an 87. Granted, a lot of that is hopefully his catching skill, but I don't know. We'll definitely see. It's going to be a tough game. Man, this is definitely a new look Pittsburgh. It's kind of crazy. But that's okay. We're going to go in there. We're going to take them down. We're going to get our 12th win. And hopefully we can climb up to maybe 175 strikeouts. I'm not going to lie. For a team that is this talented, what were they? 37 and 66? What is going on? That is crazy. All the teams with guys with high overalls are just not doing well this season. And we saw early in the season the Nationals were absolutely killing it right away. Obviously, they are not at the top of the division anymore. That is pretty much a tie right now between the Braves and also the Phillies. Get foul, thank you very much. And now we have a chance to strike them out with this slurve down and out. He didn't swing at it. Okay, that's fine. Let's go change up, keep it in the zone. And there we go, set him down. Strikeout number 1 in the game on the first batter, and it's nice to actually get back to normal. But what I was saying is, the Nationals actually started off really well this season, despite the fact that their team was mainly consisting of guys in the 70s. I think the only one on their team that broke 70 was C.J. Abrams. He was an all-star this year, which was really cool to see. But again, the fact that they were doing well with a mid lineup, so to speak, was pretty surprising. This must be an off year for everyone. 0-2 pitch, and we leave that like right in the zone. Eloy, I swear, I will ship you back to Chicago, man. If you were just going to lollygag to the ball like that, I'm sending you back there, all right? For as terrible as we were this season, you deserve to be there. We do not clip the zone with that. All right, come on, Juan. 7-time All-Star, huh? Pretty much every single year for the last 7 years. Is that really that surprising? Absolutely not. The fact that he fouled that off, was that surprising? Absolutely. This time we're actually going to elevate the fastball. There it is. But he's not going to bite, because that's Juan. Oh, doing that little Soto shuffle, huh? I understand. Well, you know what? You might have to shuffle yourself on over to first base. But maybe not. Great play over there at third. That is not Beatty. That's okay. I'm okay with the new third baseman, especially if he's going to make plays like that. Now, the question is he going to produce on offense? Thank God he did not barrel that up. My Lord. All right, let's go. Pop out to shortstop in shallow center field, and we got 1 out right away. All right. Come on, let's pick up the strikeouts now. Or just ground out. To shortstop. Great play over there. Thank you, Lindor. Looking really good. I appreciate that. Let's go. Maybe this is going to be just a really quick second inning. Look at that. We actually get the corner with that. Let's go change up down and out. That looks good. But he just isn't going to swing at it. We're going to go fastball up and in. Keep it in the zone. Elevated just a little too much. Now we got a 2-1 count. That's okay, because we're going to be able to not pick up the split on the outside corner. Honestly, we got to go with the slurve. It's been our best pitch today. Thankfully, we picked that one up. And now we're going to do it with the split. One more time, baby. One more time. All right. One more time with another pitch because that one did not work out. Change up. You looking fastball? You were not. You were not. But still ends up grounding out to third, and we get out of the second inning. Again, we really need to pick up the strikeouts, but hey, at least we're not giving up any hits. But thankfully, the Pirates gave up one, and it was a solo shot. So look at that. We're on the board first. You'll love to see it. But question is, can we keep it there? We get that call, and I appreciate that so much. Let's go split. That's looking really good. On a 1-2 count, look, we're going to go fastball up and in just so we can set up for the slurve down and away. But if he swings at that, we'll take that too. That's great. Keeps it a 1-2 count. Gives us some room to work with. I can appreciate that. And that finishes him off. Thank you, Alejandro. Boom. Let's go. Sorry, at this point, because of what happened a handful of games ago where Alvarez did not get him out at first on the drop third strike, yeah, I always kind of wait a little bit before I celebrate. All right, Rowdy. Time to get rowdy. As we do not pick up the outside strike. Sorry, we're going to keep going on the outside. Although that one drifted over the plate a little too much. With his stance, I feel like if we get it out, we'll be good. Yeah, okay. But come on, let's do our normal thing. Let's go fastball up and in. Elevate. He's not going to swing. But that backdoor slurve will get him. I'm telling you. He won't even swing at it. Yes, he will, and he fouls it off. As you guys can tell, I am not good at predicting things. But let's go. Swings that one in the dirt. Thankfully, he actually scoops that. And we got ourselves out number 2. And we are just racking up the strikeouts now as we get that one that would have hit someone who was in the right-hand batter's box. That would have been me because I was a righty. Great pitch right there. Backdoor slurve. He's not going to like those outside pitches. Let's go. Jam him up and in. Let's get out of this inning with 3 strikeouts. We're not going to on that one, but we will with the down and out split. Well, he laid off it unlike his teammates, and the slurve's going to finish him off. Get out of here. We get out of the third inning. Big strikeout inning right there. Let's see if the offense can put up some more runs, and let's see if we can get a little more cushion. And unfortunately, we don't get that cushion, and we're still stuck at a 1-0 game. But, we're looking pretty damn good, especially after that last inning. Thankfully, that one goes foul, which means we're going to have a shot at being able to really improve on that. Because that could have been a really, really bad thing. Because with his speed, he might have been able to hustle down the line and be able to get to second on that one. That would have been bad for us. But instead, we strike him out. That's a great feeling. Hayes, go back to the bench. And we got ourselves 4 consecutive strikeouts. Isn't that a good feeling? Come on, Gavin. You want to be number 5? Well, he's got 22 doubles this season. So let's make sure that we don't make it 23. Thankfully, he swings at the ball that was down and out. So fastball up and in. Really good. I'm glad we were able to change his eye level on that. That's going to allow us to strike him out with this. We just need to get that out just a little bit more. Just a little bit more. Just like this one. That took the weirdest angle. I do not know if physics fits that. But that's okay because Jeter's proof. He gets out at second. And Aloy, I apologize for what I said earlier. Because that was a great play by you, man. Great throw. One hopper in. Just barely gets him. He would have kept that foot on the ground a little bit more closer to the base. Maybe he would have been in there. But instead, he gets tossed out by Aloy in left. So let's go 2 outs. Still keeping it a scoreless game against the Pirates. And we got Soto to a 1-1 count. It's nice to be able to even it. Will he swing through the split? He will not, but he will ground out to first base. And we get through the 4th just like that. But let's go. Great first pitch right there. See if we can get him with the split as well. We do. That's great. Let's see if we can finish him with that fastball up and in. Imagine doing this on just 3 pitches. And we don't even... I was going to say we don't even have to imagine because we just did it, but Yeah, Mr. Umpire here does not want to call that fastball up and in, which was absolutely in the zone. Absolutely in the zone. Dude, he's fouling off pretty much everything. Let's even get that one more time. Nope. Should have swung at that, buddy. That was right there for you. That was pretty much in your wheelhouse. I don't know why you're upset. Actually, no, I do. You're upset because you didn't swing at it when you should have. That's all right. Gave us another strikeout, as that one should have been a strike as well. If you're not going to give us up, you better give us down. Oh. Well, thank you very much for that makeup call. I can appreciate that very, very much. One more time, baby. That's okay. You know, at least he's consistent. At least he's consistent. What kind of a golf swing was that? All right, well, at least that's an out. Let's go. You see that? That was just that was literally like an effing 8-iron going into the green. Crazy. All right. Wow, we're not picking that up. All right, will you swing at this fastball? You will not. We push it to a 3-0 count for the first time today. We're going to go slurve. Seems to be our best pitch. We groove that in. You'll love to see it. Split, keep it in the zone. You're not. He didn't even take the bat off his shoulder. And unfortunately, we got a guy on first now. That's all right. Still. Really? Guys, I don't know. We're at home, aren't we? And that's a strike. Look, man, I'm not upset at the fact that we got the strike call on that. It's just, man, please be consistent. Give me a strike zone that I can follow. You know what I mean? Like, at least if you have a consistent zone, if you know you can place it in a certain spot to be able to get the out, you're good. You know you can go there and it's not going to be a ball. But when you're so inconsistent like this, what are you going to do? All right, we need redemption on that slurve, though. One more time. Check that. Okay. That's how you want to play it? There it is. That should have been a strikeout right there. That should have been a strikeout. And now, unfortunately, we got Rowdy here with guys on first and second. 2 outs, so that's positive. We end up getting that circle change for some bizarre reason, and now we finish him with that fastball. If only he would swing at it. Backdoor slurve, finish him off. Horrible rotation on that. But the split will be the key right there as we end up getting that second base. Will you throw the ball? Thank you. We get out of the 5th, thankfully, after 2 walks. But, man, he definitely made that a little scary right there. Speaking of scary, our offense can't score more than 1 run. Scored 11 against the Reds, but they can't score more than 1 against the Pirates, who are 29 games under 500. Yes! I can't believe he swung at that. That should have been a hit by pitch. That should have been a hit by pitch, and he swings at it. Oh, man. We're destined for the strikeout here. I'm telling you. Mitch, swing through this fastball, buddy. That's beautiful. Nope. I'm surprised he didn't swing at that one, too. Split one more time? Nope. Okay, I'm just rushing. That's the problem. That would have been a great pitch on the 1-2 or 2-2. But instead, we're going to have to get this with the slurve. That is the 3rd walk of the day, isn't it? And it's rough to do that on the first batter of the inning, too. But it's all right. Up at the top of the order, keep it down in the zone. That'll produce a couple ground balls. And hopefully that'll be a double play ball as well. Or we can get 1 strikeout right here and then get the double play ball. Imagine how great that would feel. Oh, we got the first half of it. Now, question is, can we get Lutz to ground into the double play? Lutz at the fastball, which means now we can just go off speed for the rest of the at-bat. But Eloy gets there. That's what I'm talking about. Now we got 2 outs. Now we don't have to worry about a double play. All we have to do is just be able to get this last guy out. I love this. Last guy is Juan Soto. Okay, just no meatballs, man. Nothing that he can take out of the park. 69 runs scored. Nice. Really? Keep it outside. That's beautiful. Okay. Who would have thought that the first strike would have come on a 2-0 slurve? There we go. One. Let's get you backdoor one more time. You didn't like that the first time. You didn't like it the second time either. Alright, so they get the stolen base. That's okay, though. Get the split. And unfortunately, again, no real rotation on that. No drop. You don't want to see that as we end up walking him. 4 walks today, man. 4 walks. You've got to be joking. And to think this... Thank God that went foul. To think this comes after, again, a pretty okay All-Star game, but that amazing 8-inning shutout against the Dodgers as well. And now we're struggling in the second half. Oh, he wanted to go on that one, but he didn't. He'll will on this one, though. Or he just looks at it one more time. We get out of the 6th inning with our, I believe, 8th strikeout? Something like that? Not bad. And look how excited we are. We are pumped. Probably shouldn't be wearing those glasses on the mound, man. That's probably why you have not been hitting the strike zone too much. Either way, though, nice work. They still only have 1 hit. I appreciate Coach letting us stay in, because I do want to get through the 7th. We're already over 100 pitches, and I think our leash really is the next base hit or walk. So, to make sure that we don't have either of those happen. Now, it'd be nice to be able to actually throw one in the zone, like that right there, kind of, and split will finish him, as long as we throw it well. This guy is just the master of just weird swings. Finish him. Nope. 1-2 wasn't going to do it, but that's alright. Backdoor slurve will finish him off right here. Sit down. Damn, I hate the fact that he made contact on that. Change up? Haven't thrown that in a little while, have we? And there was a reason why. But at least that's going to be a ground out to 3rd. That's great to see as we get the first out in the 7th inning. But come on, we need at least 1 more strikeout. Please. Well, if you're going to look at an 89-mile-an-hour fastball right down the cock, yeah, you don't deserve the... Oh. I'm going to say the ball batted in play. But oh well, that's alright. That leaves it up to Kirk. And we strike you out. We cannot. But that will be a nice little pop-out. And honestly, we got through that inning pretty quickly, minus the first batter. Maybe we'll go out for the 8th. And we will. And our offense still has not gotten more than 1 run. Do we have more than 1 hit? Okay, we have 3 hits now. That's great. But man, who was starting for them again? I think I forgot. Okay, we can... Alvarez, I swear. I swear. But you know, if we end up walking him again, we're yanked. It's okay. We're at 117. Coach, is that really smart? Well, it doesn't matter because that's going to be a ground out. It's a good way to start the inning, especially after starting 2-0. But hey, we got the 9-hitter up, which means hopefully we can end up picking up the strikeout here. This is where we need it. Question is, can we get it? We cannot, but at least we get the 2nd out of the inning. What happened to us after the All-Star break, man? Honestly, what happened to all those strikeouts we were getting? Worst part is, like, we're playing 2 very subpar teams. I mean, the Reds are at least close to 500, so I will give them that for sure. But this Pirates team is so far under 500. How are they surviving against us? There we go. Thank you. We'll go split. We want to keep that in the zone, though. We'll get it outside a little. We pick up the strike on that. That was on the border. And let's go slurve. It's been our best pitch today. And it continues to be. It's not a strikeout, but it's a ground out to 3rd. And now I think is probably the end of our day. It should be if we're at 120 pitches. And let's see if... Yeah, let's see if maybe Diaz can actually come in and close it out. 126 pitches. Really? We were out of energy in the 7th inning. Why are we out here in the 9th? I mean, look, I get it. It's a 1-0 game. Roll with the guy that got you here. I understand. We are rolling here. Still, I mean, minus the 4 walks. Still a 1-hitter. So, at least we had that going for us. And there we go. Lutz goes down on strikes. That's what I'm talking about. That is number 9 on the day. But now we have to face Juan. Not who we want to see in the 9th inning when we have no energy. But if he's going to swing through the circle change expecting a fastball, then I feel pretty good about it. Speaking of fastballs, we elevate that one just a little too much. And now we got to go back to the split. But that one looks good. And that is going to be a ground out to short. Scared me a little bit. We were playing the shift on him. And thankfully, that ball did not get through the infield. That's why you love Lindor. Maybe regressing a little bit in this game, but dude can still play. He is an incredible shortstop. And again, it pains me to say as a White Sox fan because he was really great for Cleveland for a number of years. I always hated seeing him in Chicago because we knew he was always going to do well. But still, man, you got to love the guy. It's so fun to watch him play. Eloy? I swear to God, Eloy. I swear. That's the Eloy Jimenez that I know. Coach, please, just let us finish this out. You are so terrible. We are 1 out away from this. 1 out away. That would have been a single if he wouldn't have dove for it. But instead, we get taken out. Hopefully, Diaz can finish this last batter off. It's unfortunate we to tip the cap. You definitely deserve the recognition. And that's Foley. You're bringing him in with 1 guy on, with 2 outs. It's a 1-0 game, coach. Well, my point still stands. We pick up the win, 8 2/3, 2 hits, 4 walks, which needs to really be cleaned up, and 9 strikeouts. So not too bad. Not our best game. Not a clean game by any means. But, hey, you know what? Could have been a lot worse. And look at that down there. We've crept up to 4th in the NL East. That's great to see. And yeah, we have leapfrogged Miami, and we're up on them by 2 games, and we're only 10 games back from Philly. I know that's still a lot, but the fact that we still have 60 games left in the season is not too bad. Now, one thing I am going to look at right here is I do want to end up looking at the standings here because I want to see National League wild card. So currently we are 7 games back of the wild card. The Braves are right there with the Cubs, the Dodgers. I think the Padres are definitely going to end up taking one of those wild card spots. But we are definitely in contention for one of the other ones. And I'm going to hope for the best there. Again, we're only 7 games back of that wild card. We have plenty of games to go. And if you look at our schedule, if I can get back to it quicker, we've been winning a lot of games lately. Starting with that Dodgers game, we won 2, 3, 4, 5. We've lost 1 there, so we were 5-1 before the All-Star break. And since, we're 5-1 too. So we've gone 10-2 in our last 12 games, and hopefully we can pick that up as we're playing Washington, which if we end up winning this series, we do potentially end up leapfrogging them depending on how many we end up winning. And we have St. Louis, Philadelphia, St. Louis again. We'll end up having to face San Diego, which is a little rough. Colorado, Seattle, Miami, Atlanta a couple of times, which is nice because those are a couple games that we're going to need to pick up if we want to have any chance at the playoffs. Again, it is going to be pretty tough, but we have plenty of season to go. I have a little more hope than I did a couple weeks ago in this game, but still, we have a lot of ground to make up, but thankfully we do have plenty of time. Again, our next start is going to come in Game 1 against St. Louis in St. Louis on Monday, and then our next one after that would probably be Game 3? Probably Game 3 of the set against Philadelphia. That would be our last start in July, which means we only have 2 months after that. That might actually bring us into MLB The Show 25, actually. And again, we'll start over with a new character there. Probably something similar, but we'll make him a 2-way player. You guys, let me know what you want to see in the comments because that'll actually help me out. I'm a little stumped on that right now, but hopefully going with the 2-way player and having something similar to this will be something that you guys want to watch. But again, let me know down in the comments. But for now, let's enjoy the season that we're having right now, despite the fact that we just had 2 pretty rough games. But again, let's be proud of the way that we've been playing. 12-6 with a 2.18 ERA is nothing to scoff at, and 174 strikeouts means that in one of the next 2 videos, we should end up hitting 200. Excited for that one, but again, for now, let's just focus on what we've already done. But thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. If you guys enjoyed the video, make sure to go down and drop a like. If you're new, subscribe, and we'll see you guys next time.